Show. I'm your host, Devour B.
Hey.
And I got my beautiful ladies over here.
Hello.
What's good? It's the Kim. What's good?
It's Breezy
Kim.
Banks.
Who?
Breezy Banks, of course.
Okay, you gotta make sure they hear y'all. Don't get shy now.
Oh, I'm not shy. Nothing about this shy over here.
Okay, you all right?
I just be cheesing.
You all right? You was lit?
I was just be cheesing, my nigga. That's all I do. Until I get some heat, this motherfucker that I can thaw out, the smile can come down some.
Yes.
Are you burned too?
Yes.
Burr.
I'm about to put the coat back on.
So both of y'all cold?
Yes.
Y'all do know it's 60-something degrees outside, right?
Man, I don't know where y'all getting
Feels
that
like 30.
It's 65 in here.
My car say
In
54.
My body says 35.
My
Sheesh.
mind's telling me no.
My body.
So I just want to know what marijuana y'all
Kelly
had.
again.
My body
What
told-
marijuana y'all had that's cooling y'all off?
That burr.
Yeah.
This is called that burr.
Yeah, burr. Yeah, I guess
That ice chill, wind chill
shit-
burr.
That shit was good.
It
and I had some
was.
motherfucking wine.
So how was y'all weekends?
I had a good one. I was chilling, studying and shit. Doing
Just
grown
what?
folk shit.
Huh?
Studying.
You sure studying?
Yes, I'm in school to become a health coach because I'm trying to teach you niggas how to eat right.
All right.
And also get it out kids because obesity is at an all-time high and so is child diabetes. So I'm trying to combat that.
It need a little bit less of that, more ass whoopings.
Right. And telling niggas no. It is November. Tell them kids no.
And wear a
They done
coat.
ran through that Halloween candy already. Tell their ass no. Practice with me. No.
And
This
put a
is for the
coat
parents.
on. It's cold out there.
Oh, I'm half
Got your
naked,
kids out that
so.
motherfucker with some Vans on with no coat.
Yes.
Like,
And
these
these little
ankles
girls in
cold
these
as shit.
dresses with the socks not going to do. Put some tights underneath that.
Well, you know, they've been showing off all year, so they ain't ready to stop yet.
And your mama going to be taking off from work because you got a cold.
Talking about this health thing, though. This Popeye's chicken shit
Oh, God.
has gotten
Of
outrageous.
motherfucking control, Mo.
Man, I done seen niggas playing bumper cars over the chicken sandwich. Shout out to the young man who got killed out, what was that, Oxon Hill last night over the
Rest
chicken
in
sandwich.
peace. Here she go.
But I do,
he
I-
wasn't shot. He was stabbed.
Stabbed, okay,
Okay.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
he was stabbed.
But I do want to touch
know my
a
teeth,
topic
y'all.
on that.
Hey,
Because
they just
I
brought
just
the
got
chicken
word that
back.
it really wasn't over the chicken sandwich.
They
Okay.
just
It was
brought
it was
the
an
goddamn chicken
ongoing
sandwich
thing.
back.
But like I told the person who told me that him busting in line was basically the icing on the cake of the situation.
But you made headlines over a daggone sandwich. Like I wouldn't even. That's not cool.
I don't know
At the
if you
end of
just
the day,
heard me.
that's bad for chicken. That's
They
bad
just
for
brought the
Popeyes.
motherfucker back.
Yeah, that's bad for the chicken sandwich. That's bad for chicken in general. Like niggas is dying over chicken.
I don't know. They might be
was
saying,
all- they
"Damn,
was
that
doing
shit
a
that dope."
They was doing more than just dying. Motherfuckers was running,
I never
bringing their
had
cars
one.
into the damn drive-through.
'Cause
I'm
They
scared
was
they
pulling
might be putting
bitches
shit
out
in
of
it.
drive-through that was
What?
on the mic.
Yeah.
I mean, they was tripping off that fucking sandwich to a
no.
point that they had to start lying and saying, "Bring your own sandwich because we don't have no more." First it was we didn't have no more.
Oh yeah,
Now-
you talking about the first time?
At first
That's
we ain't had no
crazy.
more. Then second time they said, "Bring your own bun."
Yeah.
Bring your own bun. What the fuck type of cabaret shit is this? What is this, Murray Golds? The fuck?
Man, they know what they doing. They gonna get that money regardless.
And then they finally bring it back and you gonna go stab a
Oh,
motherfucker.
so now they taking it back again. This is the killer chicken sandwich. the
The
killer chicken sandwich.
chicken.
The killer chicken sandwich.
Yes, niggas
Hey,
dying over
they
this
doing
joint.
everything for this
I mean,
chicken.
me personally, I never tasted it, but I know Sardi's got a good ass chicken sandwich, so I'll just go there.
Well,
and
I'm
that
not
joint is
gonna
nice
lie.
and big too.
It is
I like my
good.
stuff big.
The chicken sandwich is good, but I'm just gonna say it's kind of like neck and neck with Chick-fil-A to me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
But y'all go
Chick-fil-A.
try Sardi's. I mean, y'all missed it. I've been advertising it on the show since I got on the $5 sandwich. It was $5 all October, but that shit probably $13 now. You know Sardi's high shit.
Saudis?
Yes, their
Oh
chicken
man,
sandwich is
I mean, I
torch.
think everybody should know about Saudi. That,
No, I'm
that was
talking
my
about
spat.
their chicken sandwich. Their chicken sandwich might be better than Popeyes. I don't know. Somebody give me the daggone recipe and tell me what's good.
And what y'all
can
feel
make it
about this
myself.
Omarion, Lil Fizz, April Jones thing?
Who?
Live and let live. I do say that, but that's some fucked up shit. Like, how the fuck did you have kids with with Omarion, and then you fucking the same nigga, even if they friends or not? Because they was like, oh yeah, they were never friends. They never really got along. It was all business with them. At the end of the day, these niggas are bandmates.
Well, let me say this.
Like, you fucked half the band, baby.
Let me
She
say this.
fucked half the band.
That has went on right here in D.C.
I mean, plenty of times, I'm sure, in the Go-Go's.
Yeah, JYB.
Nah.
Well,
I know somebody, 2 artists that was in a group.
Uh-huh.
Like a rap group?
Yeah, they was in a rap group.
Okay. Give me
One of the
this tea.
artists starts fucking the other artist,
Okay.
baby mother.
Ooh.
Yes. Like, and it goes deeper than that. These guys been knowing each other for a few
Right, he
years.
always doing that, but that's cool.
But this the same. This happened with City High. Y'all remember? What would you do if your son was at home? The girl who had dated both of them. She got kids. You know, yeah.
Oh, she
kids
did?
and married with one.
That's why she made the song.
Now, the question everybody is
They said
asking.
2 wrongs don't make it right. That was her last song. 'Cause she was out there fucking.
So this the
tour.
question I got. Even though they asked it to the males, but I want to ask, what do y'all think? They asked the males, would a lot of males take the high road like Omarion did and just don't say nothing, or
I don't
would you
say
express
nothing.
your feelings about the situation or what?
I don't really say nothing because I don't want that. If I really don't want that nigga, what the fuck am I gonna say something for? I mean, it's nothing to be said. I don't care. I'm not gonna fight over no nigga. I done been to jail too many times. I'm not going back over no nigga. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Period.
You know, I ain't got
Chemistry gave that look like she might get gangster about it.
I don't think I'm gonna fight over a nigga, but I
I'm
may fight
taking
over
it-
my motherfucking respect. Like, bitch, you already know my position. So for you to even lower your standards or even try and fuck with this nigga, knowing I'm with this nigga, I may have to whip your ass on them type of terms and conditions.
I just
You know what I'm saying?
went through a situation like this, and I took the higher road because it took y'all two to get together to try to break me down. And I still ain't say nothing to
that's
y'all
something- that's
asses.
something different.
But
Like,
see-
fuck that. Like,
But-
nah. I'm just not gonna say nothing because I keep getting threatened to go to jail, so I'm not going to jail again. So there, people, niggas is not worth jail, ladies.
not.
Okay?
Don't get
It's not worth
stigmatized,
jail.
please.
I'm
Stop
just gonna
getting
say what happened to the
stigmatized out
code.
here.
Huh?
I'm just gonna say what happened to the
I mean,
code.
it ain't no code in the streets. I mean, that shit been gone.
Oh shit! The
That
code,
shit-
the code is
that
put
shit
certain
been
people
gone.
it's not a
put
code.
motherfucking hoodie on, bitch. It's gonna be cold
Certain
out
niggas
here.
might, you know.
My
I would think
OGs
at
told
a
me
certain time
fuck
you
with
have a
one
conversation.
nigga per hood, and that's it. Once you fuck with that nigga, you can't mess with no other nigga in that hood.
And don't
no.
feel right. It don't
For
feel
real,
right.
like
It don't feel
like
right.
you brown these niggas. Oh, ain't that the bitch that used to talk to so and so? No, I do not want that to be me.
Let me tell you this. Sometimes the niggas don't care because real niggas gonna have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga might be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to hit that giant nigga. Might
Y'all
be like,
doing the
oh, you want to hear
switcheroo
her?
in my PB long way voice.
Oh, go ahead. Unless the nigga really, you know what I'm saying, was in love with that female. But if he don't really too much care about it, if it's a fuck thing, he gonna let his man fuck.
I mean, I guess so. And that's all on the female for opening her legs, being a nasty bitch. But everybody's nasty in a sense, because I mean, that's why DC's got the highest AIDS rate, because people is just being passed around like a collection plate.
Well, you know, that's because they doing a lot of sharing nowadays. Lot of sharing.
If you get me, I am a one-man woman. I don't want none of these diseases, no nothing. I'm sorry. Fuck that. That's just nasty though, April and Fizz. But I mean, if y'all happy, all right.
Let's talk about that motherfucking Nicki Minaj and Wendy Williams type of thing.
Ooh, this is my type of tea. Cause Nikki, you in a bad situation though. Like Wendy had a point.
Is he a murderer for real?
No, they said he was a sexual predator.
Oh, for kids?
Are you talking about her
They
brother?
didn't say no. Her husband.
Oh
I
no,
thought
the
he-
husband
no,
is
I
a
thought-
murderer.
Yeah,
Murderer.
the
Oh, I
murderer,
thought
yeah.
I thought they said he had some
Nah,
sexual.
Slim
No, he's
Slim
straight
really
up.
about that life.
And
Okay,
that shit
hell
a
yeah. With the
turn
mouth
on,
I
you
got, I
know
need
what
me a killer. Fuck that. Protect
So,
me,
what you say
daddy.
something about?
Fuck
I know you
that.
ain't buy that ring. I know he ain't buy that ring for you. I know you had to because you.
That
you know, you had
nigga
the
killed the
money.
nigga and bought that ring. You got her fucked up, Wendy.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
She snapped back on that bitch.
She did. She
loved
did.
it.
But I'm just saying, I mean, Wendy, I didn't know this part. Wendy, everybody want a gangster nigga. Like, if my nigga is coming behind me shooting because I talk a lot of shit, I mean, that's the type of nigga I need. Certain alpha females don't need no fucking...
So
No.
that's the type of nigga you need.
No, I'm just saying.
So let me
every
just touch
woman
that
wants
topic.
to protect her. Every woman wants a man that's going to protect
Oh,
her,
all right.
period.
Because, you know, once he go down, you going down with him.
Shit, now if you use him for cover.
Nah,
Yes.
they
Look at her. She got a criminal mind.
Damn right.
look. They are
Crazy.
if you associated with this guy and he dealing drugs and all that, guess who they first saying already knew?
Yeah, but you
The
know,
girl.
I didn't
Girlfriend.
know anything.
So you're
Yo,
accessory to the crime.
You run up in my house, ain't no drugs in here. I don't know shit.
Nah, y'all better learn them rights, man.
I don't know nothing.
You're
I know
accessory
rights.
to the
Only
crime.
I know
rights
I'm
I
a-
need to know is I do. Are we married?
Hey.
Are we married this
Yeah.
bitch? Okay, I do. You get my
So
ring.
that means you willing to go to jail with him, right?
I'm doing what I gotta do. I probably won't go to jail.
I got
but-
fucked up family anyways. Any of them.
I mean, it does say till death do you part. So if you ain't
Yeah,
dead, you going to jail with him,
I ain't
right?
got nothing to do with that. At the end of the day, that shit Nikki said was right. Like, bitch, you got a husband. You got a husband over there that got another child pregnant. For how many years they been?
She's
fucking
miserable.
around?
Yeah, she is.
So why
Always
are you
has
sitting there?
been.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm her meth clap back at that bitch. I fuck with Wendy Williams, but she need to keep her mouth closed.
See,
at a
I
certain
didn't know this. I
extent.
thought that the husband was a sexual predator
Hell no,
like
he's
her
a
brother.
straight
That's what
one. He's
Instagram
straight
Nah,
one.
the
was
brother
talking
went
about.
down for the sexual
Oh,
predator.
I know, and that
Yeah,
is
her
disgusting
brother.
what the fuck he did. And I'm just glad that they caught him at the time that they did, because when his sister started giving him money, guess what? It would have been more kids. So I'm glad they caught him while they did. No offense, Nikki, but I mean, people like that need to be off the streets. Now, about your murderous husband, I mean, hey, let his past be his past. I mean, at least these niggas in the game know don't fuck with you or him.
Did she speak on that? She's still kind of like interested in Meek.
And you?
Meek.
Meek Mills. No. I don't know. I don't know about that. They work cute together, but
But you know that's making stallions.
I thought that was Moneybag. I thought
Hey,
Yeah, I thought Moneybag-
Well, they
Yeah.
did say that
Yeah.
Meek Mill and Megan Thee Stallion just went on a date recently.
So did she break up with Moneybag Yo?
They went to the movies.
Hey,
It's a
shout
rumor
out,
that
shout out,
say
Eddie. What you doing back there?
Moneybag Yo cheated
Okay.
on Megan with a stripper.
Big cane in the back.
What happened?
They say Moneybag Yo cheated on Megan Thee Stallion with a stripper.
I could believe it.
Moneybag Yo came out though and said that's nowhere near true.
Of course he is.
Yes, he got to
So,
save faith. Like
it's gonna
his
be
bitch got
to
a
be
bag
continued, I
Yeah,
guess,
and
with
she
that.
got something before he did.
But why would she go to the movies with Meek though?
Yeah.
In what movie
Cause
did
she
they
mad.
see? Did they see?
I don't know. Did nothing probably. Made one.
Oh,
All
well,
right.
I mean, I still be thinking that the people in the industry, like, they set people up with each other. So, I mean, hey.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you have
Definitely.
to date someone
It's
of
all
your
for the look.
stature. Yes, you have to date someone of your tax bracket. And that's why they're mad at Nicki Minaj, because he's not of her tax bracket. But it doesn't matter. Love conquers all.
Well,
Sometimes, though.
I think they just didn't. You know, after a lot of what Nicki was saying, like they didn't think she would fall for or go back to a guy like that.
God, like what though?
Because remember, and I think that was all the publicity
This
stunt
nigga is
too.
dressing up as the Joker. He's down for all her bullshit. Why not?
Hey yo, that was the hottest.
So have y'all-
Have
Have y'all heard what she said? Like, what was that? I'm just gonna say a week before he bought her the ring, she came out with a song dissing him,
Okay.
Dissing
and then the next
boyfriend?
week they engaged.
I mean, people go through stuff.
Yeah, shit.
Every relationship has its ups
Hov
and
motherfucking
downs.
Beyonce fighting in
Yeah,
elevator
she
for
made a
minute.
whole song about
That's a
that
whole.
shit. It ain't
That's
no
a
whole
whole
other
different
subject. It is
situation.
touching this one.
And she was touching him. Or the sister was anyway, was blessing his ass in that motherfucker. So, like, anywho,
Man, it's a lot of freaking going on. Cause we ain't even.
it's wintertime, niggas.
We ain't even gonna get on
Hell
Solange.
yeah, it's hibernation and fornication.
We ain't gonna get on Solange with Wale.
Oh, huh?
Yeah, I want them
Oh
to be
yeah,
together.
y'all remember that?
I want them to be together.
Are they still together now?
Nah,
No, she about to get a divorce, so now he can just slide on in her DM.
she just
Oh, they was talking.
her husband just
yes,
cheated
she's
on her.
Lotus Flower Bomb.
She's who?
She was his flower bomb.
She's the Lotus Flower Bomb. He made it about Solange.
Ooh,
Yes, girl. Yes. Now she about to go. Y'all wish. I bet you she listened to the song when she ride home.
No, never. Oh, okay.
All right, look. We gonna go to commercial and we gonna come back
That's who we
with our
got.
guest MK Rock.
Hey.
Ooh, shout out.
Hey, hey. MK Wits.
I just wanna know if I can be in your plans tonight. Let me take control, you ain't gotta use your hands tonight. Tongue all over your body, babe. Tongue all over your body, babe. Let me take control, you ain't gotta use your hands tonight. I need total control. Just let loose, baby, don't you withhold. I'm loving and kissing your muscle. Wanna rough on, do nothing subtle. Make it wet, have you laying in puddles. Trying not to come as a struggle. First one finished, gotta start again. No bargaining, losing just ain't in my margin in. Tell your soul just to get armed again. Freaked out nigga with a pretty big ego. Dick got me crazy like CeeLo. Hit numbers like he been playing Keno. Jackpot coming like coins in a casino. I just wanna know if I can be in your plans tonight. Let me take control, you ain't gotta use your hands tonight. Tongue all over your body, babe. Tongue all over your body, babe. Let me take control, you ain't gotta use your hands tonight. I need total control. Just let loose, baby, don't you withhold. I'm kissing all over your neck. Your touch, let me know you're a wreck. No taking it slow, it's direct. Straddle up, one stroke and it's wet. I was never with the soft shit. Got my body leaking like a faucet. Let him take over, I'm exhausted. Straight sex with no pausing. No back shot from my back arch. Make my back drop when he stroke. Killed that fat box in black socks like black ops that smoke dope. I just wanna know if I can be in your plans tonight. Let me take control, you ain't gotta use your hands tonight. Tongue all over your body, babe. Tongue all over your body, babe. Let me take control, you ain't gotta use your hands tonight.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes.
We got Miss MK Wits in the building.
What's up? What's up?
Yes, yes, yes. How you doing?
Hey.
I'm good. I'm good. How y'all doing?
Good, good. Nice to see
Alright,
you
alright.
again.
You too. You too.
So how was your weekend?
Busy. Was working all weekend. That's it.
Okay,
Put
okay.
in
So
the
let's
work.
let the people know more about you. Where you from?
I'm originally from Roanoke, Virginia, and I reside in Laurel. I rep the whole DMV for real though because I'm always through all the areas. So
Nice.
yeah.
Roanoke. Okay. So
Yeah.
you from kind of like close where I went to school at Petersburg.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. How long you been here in the DMV?
I've been in the DMV for like 16 years. 15 years.
Oh, you from the DMV now?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You went
yeah.
west.
I grew up in Aspen Hill. That's where I went to high school and everything. So, you know.
Okay, shout out, shout
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yes.
That's my city for real, for real.
Okay. So let me know. Let the fans know what's your ID, IG.
Oh, yeah. You can follow me. I'm at M_K_Wits. That's WITS.
Let us know what you be doing with yourself.
Right now, I do have a feature. My sister's about to drop her new EP
Nice.
the end of the
Okay,
month on
keeping
the
it in the
21st.
family.
I got a feature on that, Joan. You know what I'm saying? We'll be shooting a video for that soon too. And then I just recently, a couple months ago, I dropped my EP, Leaking and Freaking.
Okay.
So
Wow.
that's like a little 2-track, freaky little junk, you know.
Okay.
Check that out. It's on all streaming platforms. Trying to get back in the studio right now. Just working, going back into lab mode.
So studios hit her up. M_K_Wits.
For show. Send me beats.
Yes, producers too. It's always
Absolutely,
good.
absolutely. Also got some shows coming up. Come the 16th, I know I got one coming.
Okay.
27th, it's a DMV Music Fest.
Okay.
I got some things going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's
Well,
a
let
lot.
us know. Let us know. Let the
I got
fans
the
know, too.
Star Maker series.
Okay.
There's gonna be like a little show, as well as like a TV show, as well as a performance show come December, the end of December. So be looking out for that as well. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So I had the pleasure of performing alongside of you, and I just have to let you know that you have amazing energy. I love the vibe that you get with your music.
Thank you. Thank you
It's
so
always
much.
a bop when I
Thank
perform
you.
with you or when I see you, because I do
Yeah.
follow you on Instagram. So
Yeah.
I didn't even have to do too much research because
Right.
I've already been a fan. So
Yeah, I vibe with your music too. Yeah,
thank
you go
you. I
hard
appreciate
for real.
it. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. So my
Yeah.
thing is like, so when you do these shows with Success, shout out Success.
Shout out Success
He's
all the
putting us
time.
on in the DMV. I'm
Yes,
telling you.
yes.
So what do you do to prep for your shows?
Pray.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like,
I
how do you get your energy up? You know, you got the crowd vibing with you. So, you know, what makes you make us vibe with you? How about that?
Honestly, like I don't do too much prep work before the show. For me, it's more like when I get to a show, I'm feeling the vibes there.
Okay.
Like a lot of the time, I'll want to do like a number of songs and not be too short, because I do want to like make sure I'm trying to cater to my audience. And you never know, what your audience is going to be at those shows
Exactly.
oftentimes. So I come in and I try to fill out the vibes of everybody else, and then I really just go out there and do what I do. Just let it be what it is. If I pressure myself too much, I might,
Right, and
might
then
trip and fall or something.
That pressure make you like feel your whole show and it just go
Yeah.
totally wrong.
I've gone through. I've been doing these performances since it's been a year now, and I've gone through. I feel like all the ups and downs of having nobody at a show. I've had the mic cut out in the middle of my performance and just gone a cappella. Like I've had people push me while I'm on stage. Like some crazy things.
It's getting you ready for the big leagues because
Exactly.
shit happens.
I eat it all up. I'm just like, if I could take these punches now and roll with it, what's to stop me in the future?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So that right there is a workout. So you're getting your good workout. You stay in the gym.
All day.
So, what type of artist do you consider yourself?
That is always a tricky question, because for me, if a vibe artist was a thing, I feel like I would classify myself as that, because I do sometimes, like I do a lot of freestyles, and sometimes I like, harder beats, and I've got like a grungy side still a little hidden. Y'all ain't heard that yet. But I am more on the R&B vibe, because I'm a very sexual person. That's undeniable. So I would say I'm more of like an R&B hip hop artist.
Okay.
If that's
She gives me Bone Thugs vibes, like with the harmonizing, singing,
Okay.
That's what she gives me. Sorry.
right. Hey, that's cool. Hey, I'll take it.
That's a good vibe. That's a good
Right,
wave.
Yeah, that's a great
That's a hell
vibe.
of a wave.
That's legendary right there. I'll take it.
I'm gonna say, I know that you said you go off the vibe when you get to a show, and it's funny, because we were just discussing that, and I was saying, I think more artists should look or try to cater to their crowd, like when they doing a showcase,
Right.
like, it was a female that performed Saturday, kind of like a neo soul artist, and she was in there with a lot of hip hop street thing, and I really think people didn't really pay her attention because it wasn't her crowd. So that's when I was saying, like, maybe you should look for
Another
shows
song.
that cater more to what you have to offer, because
Yeah.
sometimes you can get drowned out and everything else that's going on around you.
And that's how I originally felt when I started doing the shows in the city, because like DC, y'all niggas are trap heavy. Like, let me just say this. It's a real
Chocolate
trappy
City.
vibe. I understand. Like, I understand that's how we living out here. Like, it's just a part of life. But like, I would like to see more open shows to other vibes. Like, I feel like I really had to like make my way and make my voice heard. I mean, people vibe with me, and I totally appreciate it. But sometimes you do get drowned out by all that, the trap.
What I'm saying is, how I feel is, If you're gonna go to a show, those people at that show might not know they like this type of music. So I'm still gonna go and I'm still gonna perform because I might just convert somebody over to what I'm saying. So I wouldn't even just close and shut myself out of these shows. I'm still going. I'm gonna be the only singing bitch in this trap junk. Like, huh?
Well, see, you have a different type of attitude with yourself.
Regardless
Every
of what.
artist hasn't got there
She's
to
not
where they
wrong,
feel.
though.
No, regardless of why, I don't care if I was Snowy White and I was going in there singing an opera. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to fa la 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 these motherfuckers, and I'm going to leave. And guess what? They're going to remember me because I came with something different.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Okay.
I've had people come up to me
Excuse
like,
us,
"Mama, you
miss."
need
I,
that." Yeah.
I smoke some good weed.
Huh? Excuse us, miss. And I know people that know you know. Somebody can be a little shy at times, you know what I'm saying? But you getting, I've seen it. You getting in your zone. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and like you said, how you were when you first started out.
Yeah.
Like everybody don't come out with that aggression or they show their self. So that's why I say cater to your crowd first.
Got you.
Then you can
But
come.
that's why they tell you to invite your crowd to the shows.
Yeah.
So that your crowd will be there with you.
Right. I got you. But, you know, a lot of.
Niggas are shady.
Exactly. Yeah, somebody just said it. Like a lot of your friends won't even come support you until you on.
Right.
Then they want to be like, oh, you're day one and all that.
By then I ain't gonna need their ass.
Okay, back to you. Because we're gonna be going on about that.
No, we not. No, I'm trying to get some more questions out of, you know. Yes. So what made you? I mean, because I know you weren't when you first started doing music, talking sexually, were you? So when did you find yourself musically?
I mean, I've always been a
Oh, you
sexual
straight out
person.
the gate talking
right?
about some sex.
Because I started off writing poetry,
Okay.
and I'm telling y'all, sexual. It's just the way it is. It's like that's my history there. But starting off with music, I tried not to go too sexual. I did like have some conscious rap going on. But I guess within this last year, I'm just like really feeling like I need to just be a sex icon because why not?
Do what makes you feel
It's
good.
pulling in all the fans I need.
Working for
And I
you,
know I can
yeah.
talk my shit in that subject, so you know what I'm saying?
And everybody has sex.
Right. That's survival right there.
Wait, keep it going, keep it going.
Yes.
Fucking mind chemistry.
I'm okay.
Try to figure out how to word it.
So, do you remember your first song that you did about sex? Because we know it's probably about sex because you told us that.
Honestly, I want to say it was called Bang Head Here.
Bang your head
Can we
here.
please get an excerpt? I am very, very
Yeah.
curious.
Bang.
That track.
Bang head here.
I wrote that in college. I had a sign up on my wall. It was just like Bang Head Here because I'm a little crazy, just a little bit.
Oh,
But
okay.
you know, I just flipped that around and it became a real intimate song.
I can see where you can get it from too. Yeah.
Here she goes.
I like
She's
that
back.
shit. I like that shit.
I'm going to go look that song up. Where can I find it?
You can't.
I can't.
Nah,
Well,
that's
give us an
before I came out the
excerpt.
closet. You
Come
know
on,
what I'm
give
saying?
us an excerpt of
I
Bang.
don't even know if I remember
Bang
that,
that
shit.
head
Bang
here,
that head,
boy.
boy.
Bang
Curious.
that
You need to
head
revamp
here.
that. We
I
need to
know.
bang. We need
I
to
ain't
bang
looking
that
for
head
that.
boy 2.0
I've been looking for that
2019
producer to
edition.
get that beat for real. Like I still need to. I need to go through with that one. I got the lyrics written down. You never know. You might hear it in the
Hey,
future.
and I'm
Look
ready.
out for it.
I will
went
even be in the
to,
video like, ow, bow, bow. It's like, no.
I went to Mary Baldwin College in Stanton,
Okay.
Virginia.
Okay.
What did you study?
It's an all-girls school. Like an idiot, I went there thinking I wanted to study healthcare administration.
Okay.
That is not what I thought it was. So I majored in art. I'm a fine arts major. I'm a painter. That's what I do in my
Okay.
spare time as
So
well.
you are a
So
We gonna
hip-hop
sip and
artist. You are
yeah,
you are
yeah.
hip-hop.
The sipping paint, the smoking paint.
Sipping paint. I've done some of them.
Okay.
So I
we
see
might,
you
we might have
tatted
to
over
bring
here.
you back about some of that pain.
Yes. I see you tatted over here. Do you draw your own tattoos and get them tatted on, or?
The majority of my tattoos, yeah, I've drawn them on.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's cool. Brr.
Okay. I think where I want to go with this next. Y'all that like, she done went with the bang head here. I'm like,
everybody, she talks up.
Bang that head here, boy.
man.
Get that shit out the way.
But at least she was honest with us. She was like, I don't know where it is. I didn't drop it before I came out of the closet. So you got to give us since you said that, like you got to give us something.
My
like
first release was the Mike Ty jump.
Okay.
I think you heard that. I know you seen me perform.
I seen you
shit.
perform that.
Mike Ty stands for make your knees touch your elbows, and that was a random hit I wrote in my living room. And everyone loves that shit. I don't know. It's a little vulgar, honestly. It's not exactly my style, but it's a hype jump.
Okay.
And I know you gotta get the crowd moving sometimes. So.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice.
It's really for the
Right
ladies to twerk,
side.
but they seem not to understand how to make their knees touch their elbows too often.
Okay.
I would show them, but I feel like, I'm not a twerker.
So do you have
I
a
can't just hit
video?
the stage. I'm tripping. I'm loafing on
Yeah,
that
you
one.
need to get a video
Yeah.
and then
That
give
video.
this a challenge and challenge these bitches to get fit for the summertime.
All right, by
with these knees
2020,
touching
I
these
gotta do that,
elbows.
for
I'm
sure.
doing the challenge. I'm be out there like,
You do a challenge in the winter. You can do a challenge in the summertime. The wintertime, I'm hibernating and eating, baby. 15 pounds or better.
We party in the winter too, though.
Oh, y'all go ahead. I'm not eating the winter.
So was that your
hibernation. And
well, let me ask
fornication.
this: do you remember the first song you ever wrote and recorded?
The first song I ever wrote and recorded was, I think it was MK. That's also on the Leaking and Freaking EP. If it weren't MK, then it was this other track I have. It's called The Escape. That's on my SoundCloud. But those were like some of my first tracks. The Escape is more conscious, straight verse, no hook. And MK that's just me.
Okay, MK is more you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like my introduction to myself, basically. That first song I wrote, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And,
So any up and coming projects? Are you working on anything?
Yeah, I'm just under construction right now. I got a lot to record, so I'm just trying to get in the studio and get all these tracks recorded, and then I'll probably build a project from there. Thinking of just releasing something free on SoundCloud for everybody to hear, and then go back. Because with a different vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
test the waters with it, see who likes what.
Yep.
okay.
Sounds like.
Is
a
it
plan.
anybody that you would like to work with?
Just in general? Or
Yeah,
like
in
throughout the
general.
DMV,
Or
everything?
let's go DMV first.
Because I'm going to say, I got a list of people I'm trying to collab with in DMV. I know, like, Savage Safi is definitely at the top of my list. I don't know if y'all rock with her, but
Yeah.
she's
Okay.
dope, and we
Shout
definitely
out.
could vibe together. King Vane is a great singer. I would love to do a track with him. I talked about collabing with a lot of people. I'm trying to think. Casino 7, I believe is his name.
That's my guy.
J Money, J Money Gibbs.
Yes.
I
Shout
should
out
definitely
J
do a
Money
track
Gibbs.
with Success too, because he's
He's lit.
Mm-hmm.
really been helping out the DMV artists, everybody. It's a lot of people I'm definitely trying. Just connect
Okay.
with.
So who are your top 5 in the DMV right now?
5.
Top 5.
Yes.
Sheesh. Personally, I say, are we talking like well known or anybody?
Anybody.
Just anybody DMV. All right, so I'll say Brent Fayez for real. Fayez.
Fires.
Yeah,
He's
Fayez. Gotta
lit
make
as
sure you
fuck.
say that right. I love him. Ari Lennox definitely is on the list. Voice, I fuck heavy with him. Like, he's real dope.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Very dope.
he about to open for Sean Paul tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
definitely.
ahead, boy.
About
Shout
that.
out.
So
Yeah.
congratulations to him on that.
Right.
I'd put Savage on that list too, because I really, really fuck with her music. And gotta put my sister on that list too, because she's dope as fuck.
You never gave her her name.
Her
Yeah.
name is E Bandit. E. Bandit. She just released a single. It's called Hindsight 2020. You can find that streaming on all platforms. And then her project drops, like I said, November 21st.
Okay.
That's a 6-track EP. And let me tell y'all, I get the sneak peeks of her music and shit. So I've heard the whole project. It's a very well put together, as her projects always are. And I'm not biased about it. Like, it's literally like everybody will be able to connect with this album. It's called Love Me, Love Me Not.
Okay.
So be on the lookout for that. E-Bandit. You can follow her anywhere at A is Bandit. AYY, it's Bandit.
Okay. Okay.
And
I think I followed her.
Shout out, sis.
For sure.
Okay. So what we gonna do right now is we gonna go into this video, and we're gonna come back more after this break and talk with you more.
Right on.
So let's introduce this video.
Yeah. So this is my one and only video as of right now. 24 hours. You find my lovely girlfriend. She's a video girl. So.
All right.
Check it out.
Shout out, girlfriend. Hey, girlfriend.
It's the nation, baby.
Bring your body closer to me. I wanna heat you like the toaster to your core totally. Yeah. You figure the only curving on me. Don't wanna hurt you, just want murder them cheeks. Yeah, yeah. I'm a psycho, that pussy is my holy Bible. I pray to the gods with my eyes closed that I might float through your tidal wave. Overtake me, submerge me, drown me today. Ain't proud to beg, but girl, put me between your legs. Send me your wrath, then don't hold back. Show me no mercy. Pop that bubby like you in the bath. I'll clean you up in no hurry. Track star, go ahead, take your mark. Get set, now scurry. Digging 6 feet, leaving you buried. Hearing the sirens as you emerging. In the late night, and in the daylight, I want you here. I need you near. In the late night, and in the daylight, I want you here. I need you near. You keep my eyes focused when you're standing around. Your mind control is hocus pocus, plus a confetti shower. Party with the lights on, know I like grown, so I might own you. Never tired of the cycle, feeling spiteful, I put a spell on you. If you thinking I'ma cry for ya, I would die for you, wouldn't lie to you. Not a second I got biased, the seconds go by that could ever amount to you. None equivalent or a percentage of how you shine limitless. Stick your lip benefits, girl, you the wickedest. Tripping, I'm tipping your first draft and picking it up. I'm out, you ticking, yeah. I hear you needing me to make your body explode. Whatever way you feeding me, I make you simmer on low. The lights go dim, but I don't trip, cause you go. The wise and wits don't fight the sin, just indulge. In the late night, and in the daylight, I want you here. I need you near. In the late night, and in the daylight, I want you here. I need you near.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Nice.
Nice video.
Yes,
Nice.
lit.
Thank you.
What was your concept of that?
I just really wanted it to be sexy. And honestly, you know how you say sometimes people don't show up when you request them to be there for you, even if they are your day one. So had some fall through in person's people there. So we had to make do with what we had, but sexy vibes really all it needs.
I like the song.
It was
all
a
in
lit
all.
video, a nice song all
Thanks,
together.
thanks.
So
Okay.
And shout out to the girl, the dancer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
yeah,
out.
you gotta plug.
Aya
Gotta
Indy.
plug her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. You can follow her. That's Aya Indy.
Okay.
AYA
Shout
Indy.
out.
Yeah.
So
Who directed it?
Oh, he goes by the name of Ambitious Music Media. I actually won a contest for that video, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
I submitted a few of my tracks, and then I was one of the winners, so that was really cool.
That was hot.
Yeah, you know.
what's the name of the
on that.
contest? So we can shout you out.
Yeah.
And, you know,
The
yes.
it was just like something that he was throwing for himself,
Okay.
because I think he's like a newer videographer as well, so he's
Okay.
trying to get some play for himself. He goes by the name of Trizzy though.
Okay.
Okay,
but
shout
it's
out.
Ambitious Media. Yeah.
Shout out. Good quality.
okay.
Yeah, he's really dope too. Real cool guy.
Who produced that track?
The producer of that track. It's a good question.
Well, shout out to the
honestly-
unknown producer.
Nah, I should know. He switched up his name and everything. Like
Okay.
I bought this beat like a minute ago, and then he just changed his whole. So he was selling these beats for the low for real. I got like 6 exclusives for a very great price, and I don't know. It took me a minute to write to this one, and literally I was at work one day just listening to this beat, and like it just flowed. Like this whole song for me was kind of like a shocker. And honestly, I would say that this song has brought me into finding me as an artist, because writing a song is all good. You do the acapella, you practice in your house or whatever, but once you actually get in that studio and record the layers to it and everything, you let the engineer put their work on it. Like, I was stunned when I heard this song for the first time after it was mixed and everything, and literally everyone I know that like heard it was like, "That's you?" Like, just crazy. I'm just like, yeah, that's me. Like, and that made me more comfortable. It's just like, all right, so I can really like go ahead and just vibe with myself and be true to myself. You know what I'm saying? With my music.
That's all
so,
that matters for
yeah.
Yes.
So I love this
Nice.
song. I kept this song on repeat literally 7 days straight. This is the only thing I listen to.
Yes, when you love your song, that's a great look. You feel comfortable releasing it.
Right?
So.
Yeah.
So when the next song coming out?
The next song, honestly, I'm kind of pissed. I have a song I want to record. I know it's gonna be fire, but the producer is trying to charge me $2,000 for the exclusive. He's not well known, and I feel like,
He's trying to jip you.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, he told me he was waiting on the big fish. He don't want to sell the exclusive just yet, and I'm just like, but you missing out on it though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's my opinion. You missing out on good money and exposure
Right.
by not selling an exclusive to another artist just because they're not rich as fuck. You know?
Right. Is there any producers that you would like to work with?
I never really thought about that, to be honest.
Okay.
Haven't really
Okay.
thought about what producers to work with. Yeah.
DMV producers, y'all need to come make her a believer. Hop in that DM.
Show me what you're working with.
Find
I'm real
yourself.
picky about like the types of beats that I select. You know, so
It's a lot of dope producers here.
I believe it. I don't doubt the DMV at all. I feel like this area is highly underestimated, like for what we can produce as artists
Right.
and people in general, for real. But I know some stars out there just
It
waiting on the
is.
shine to hit me. You know.
Yeah, shout out them goddamn nationals, them stars too.
Hello, excuse me.
Yeah.
Waiting on the chair for a
Nats,
Redskins,
y'all making
right?
us look
Yeah, I
good.
am.
We not gonna mention the other ones. We gonna gloat on the
Man,
Nats.
it's
We
gonna
ain't
be a
quiet about
minute
the
on
rest
them
of the teams,
Redskins.
okay?
Man,
Hey,
we still got the
What about
Mystics.
We don't
WNBA?
mention
The
them.
Mystics out there doing their thing
Yeah,
too.
Shout out to
okay.
Mystics.
Can't be quiet.
And,
Yeah.
about
and,
it.
and a hockey team.
Talking about the
Right.
Mystics,
The
I
Capitals,
heard
you just
we
called it the
finally gonna have a parade for the Mystics.
You just had
Start.
a parade for the Nationals. Okay.
Yeah, they said
Oh no, but we gotta
the
come out and
Mystics is gonna
represent
be
our
in the
ladies.
spring.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with
Oh,
that.
Why they
It's
waiting so
better.
long for that though?
Well, they
The
say because
momentum is gonna be
a
gone.
lot of female basketball players have other commitments after, the WNBA season.
Yeah.
A lot of them play overseas
Right,
and
right.
things like that.
Yeah.
And ain't
'Cause
no
I was
women don't
wondering
like
that
the
myself, so that's what
Right.
made me start looking into it. Like, how they just not going with the Mystics, but they gonna go with the Nationals.
Right.
But since y'all brought up the Nationals, I definitely had a problem with
You going to the White House?
Matt Suzuki wearing that MAGA hat.
Oop.
Have y'all heard about that? The catcher from the Nationals wore a hat,
Well,
the
make
same
it-
hat that Trump's wear.
Oh,
Make America great again. So I want to know y'all opinion on that.
Politics and sports. Ain't that some shit?
they go together.
Right.
They go together.
And they
Politics,
do. I
sports, and
mean, what can we say? I mean, what can you
Right.
say? It's nothing we can do. Captain tried to kneel for us. It's nothing we had this conversation already. We're not gonna go into it. But I mean, hey, it's nothing we can do. We can try to talk about it, but it's still gonna happen.
That's everybody's
And,
thought.
I mean, no, but we. Let me not.
Well,
go
for
there.
me,
Nah, go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
I'm always talking shit.
Let it out. Let
I
it
was about
out.
to say, I mean, that sport is kind of like a white sport, so of course he would probably wear a "Make America Great Again" hat. So it kind of goes hand in hand with that. You don't know a lot of people
Well,
go gung ho over
I got
baseball as black people,
But I was kind of like,
did they accept the?
and then he is in the
offended.
Capitol. I mean, he's in the Capitol, so why not wear a "Make America Great Again" hat? My bad.
When was this though? Was this at
And
that
This was
time
the
when
day-
Trump was there?
this was
Okay,
the
that's
day
enough.
after the parade.
That's enough.
No, he was down. He was down in there.
That was the
what I
day
said-
after the parade.
The day after I mean, he is in the daggone Capitol, like.
So I'm not gonna lie, I felt a certain type of way because I was at the parade, and then to
Yeah.
see this the next day, like
He's making a statement. Well, he made it.
kinda. And I was also surprised by the black baseball player being at the White House.
Oh, so they did go.
Yeah, he went.
That was
Eight players didn't go, but
Okay.
the black baseball player was one of the ones who did go.
Goddamn Oreo.
Uncle Ruckus.
People
Don't trust
gonna
them
do-
new niggas over
People gonna do
there.
what they do. Though.
Go pick a nigga up.
You can't let that stress you though. That's my opinion. Is I'm not worried about what other people are doing because they're gonna do what they do
Yeah.
regardless. Just keep your distance. You know what I'm saying? That's my take on it. I just keep my distance from people like that. Like, show your true colors, please, so I know who you are.
Thank you. Thank you.
Damn.
No, seriously. I agree 100%.
Huh?
I said I agree with her 100%.
Okay.
Do you do poetry?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, cool.
A little bit.
Did you do it in high school or middle school when you start?
I started when I started writing for real. I started doing shows. Like I would go to Busboys and Poets.
Okay.
Once I graduated high school, that's when I started going to Busboys. That's actually when I first hit the stage, before I started recording music and stuff.
Nice. Okay.
So you was doing
Yeah.
poetry on stage before you did music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Good to know.
Yes, that's cool.
So since we touched on both the poetry and the music, who were some of your musical influences, as well as some of your poetic influences?
I'll start with music influences because they are easier to pinpoint. Highest on my list would definitely be Eminem's always been a great influence for me. I'm heavy into wordplay, so he's definitely played a big role for me. Alicia Keys is a big influence. Chris Brown, obviously, all around artist. I support him. You know, we got the whole VA blood.
Yeah, I'm
so,
about
you
to
know
say
what I'm
you had to
saying?
name that VA, huh?
Exactly.
So I know you about the name of another VA artist, but go ahead.
What, Missy?
That could have been one.
It could have been one. And, you know, you got Missy, you got Pharrell, you got
You got Trey.
Timbo. Yeah, Trey, definitely. You know, it's funny because I feel like I did the interview with Smokehouse, and I left Trey out. And then I went on a kick of listening to Trey songs because, like, I vibed with him real heavy until, like, I think chapter 5 it was. That's when I really fell off. But he's a big inspiration for me as well. Those are the main music influences, I would say.
Okay.
As far as poetry, I grew up reading, like, definitely Maya Angelou. Heavy influence. I'm drawing a blank. Like, I can see this woman's name.
That happens.
I know, right?
You smoke?
Yeah.
Okay. You ain't
Like-
see the
like
weed in the
to use.
video? I made a little roll up and I caught
It's
it.
a little subtle, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to be too heavy, but just so y'all know.
I caught it.
Of course
I'm a
you
stoner.
did. But yeah.
I zone out sometimes. Bipolar. I'm sorry.
Ooh, I believe it.
It happens.
Well, I can hear sometimes.
It's good to know you're not alone, though.
Oh, no. I'm open about it too.
Dang, B, what you gonna do? You got 2 bipolar.
Yeah, Maya's definitely the highest
That's why I'm on this end.
poetic influence for me, though.
Maya as well?
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, so like, did you do any type of poetry in middle school at all? Like, win anything? What made you want to start doing poetry? You couldn't have been in when you was already in high school, past high school.
No. I couldn't tell you like what really, cause like growing up, when I lived in Roanoke, I moved from Roanoke when I was like 12,
Okay.
and I was writing before that.
Okay.
So like when I say since I was a kid, I mean like probably elementary school. Like
Okay.
I've always been writing. Like my sister and I, we used to make songs together growing up, and like you know,
That's
it's just what we've done. It's what we do. Like I come from somewhat of a musical family as well. Like my dad, he's an instrumentalist, and my stepdad, you know, he used to be a DJ. Now he's producing, and so you know, it's always been around me to be influenced by music and poetry and rhythm. But like, I guess with listening to Eminem, that's why I say he's one of my biggest influences, because like that really inspired me to like
Step out your shell.
get into words, and just to play with the words when you're writing them down, it's a lot easier, and the rhyming is just really what got me. So I've really been doing that for forever,
Okay.
since I can
Okay.
remember.
So, why do you think people can relate to your music?
Why can they relate? Probably because it's real. It's a real feel. At least I hope that's why they connect with it, because it's genuine. And like you said, everybody has sex unless you're unlucky and you're a virgin.
But that's still
But
lucky.
aside from
It's still lucky if
You-
you're a
you ain't
virgin.
lying.
So why you gotta be
sometimes-
unlucky?
Hold on now.
Hold on,
Hold on now.
gotta
She
ask that
said
question.
if you're
Why is that
unlucky.
unlucky?
She didn't
depends
say
on
it
your
like
age.
that.
Honestly, it depends on the age. But at a certain age, I feel like you need some sex in your life, even if it's just as an outlet.
Isaiah, turn this shit off. Turn this show off. I know you like to watch this show. This ain't for you right
It's
this
not
moment.
for the kids. Not for the kids. But it's necessary.
Okay,
It's
so
a
let's
release.
let the people know where they can follow you again.
Yes, you can follow me on all platforms. _, that's M as in mystic, K as in cryptic, with a K, _ wits. That was my original rap name, Cryptic.
Okay.
Kill rap for perfect tack, one kismet.
Okay.
Sounded a little complicated, so I decided to wrap it up and make it MK Wits.
Okay.
It's easier to deliver to the people. So
Okay.
yeah.
So that's all our time for this week.
Nice.
But y'all can catch us every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m.
Yes.
The Devour Show. I am Devour B. These are your hosts.
Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, they
by
want
the
me to
way.
give an IG out. Well, I go by chemistry, but you can follow me under the Porcelain Doll. That's DA Porcelain Doll.
And I'm Breezy Banks, but you can follow me at rebel_redbone. Spelled just like the dictionary.
She look like she's about to start rapping.
Oh no,
But
that
we will
was
see y'all next week with these crazy two.
Look
And we out.
on.
I take his for cheap.
Here we go, man.
This is a hit man.
Tryna win. Yeah. Shots in this motherfucker. Tryna win in this bitch. Tryna win. Every day I'm tryna win. So you know I'm getting it in. Every day I'm tryna win. Yeah, I'm tryna win, man. Every day I'm tryna win. So you know I'm getting it in. Every day I'm tryna win. Tryna win, man. Every day I'm tryna win. So you know I'm getting it in. Ain't got time for no plan, boy. I gotta get it. Boy, I knock you out your feet. You gon' take from me pimpin'. It's my time and my season, boy. I swear I feel it, man. What the fuck I gotta prove? I'ma do what I gotta do. Boy, I swear I just can't lose. I'ma right there with it. I'ma get these millions. Smoking bus and chillin'. No chillin' with this money, nigga. Fuck around with my gangster, it get ugly, nigga. Fuck your bitch once, I promise she gon' love me, nigga. Stop it down on the D, you gonna feel it, nigga. So you playin' with your life when dealin' with me, nigga. Every day I'm tryna win, so you know I'm getting it in. Every day I'm tryna win. Every day I'm tryna win, so you know I'm getting it in. Every day I'm tryna win. Every day I'm tryna win, so you know I'm getting it in. Every day I'm tryna win. Every day I'm tryna win, so you know I'm getting it in. Every day I'm tryna win, man. Yeah, I'm tryna win, boy. Fuck you thought. I'ma get it on my life. Keep denying me now. Ain't nobody tryna fuck with me, but why me clown? I'ma get it by any means. Can't stop me now. Yeah, I'm going out. Can you feel me, nigga? Put this dick up in the life, now you never, nigga. Keep on working hard for mine, cause I need a million. Ain't nobody gonna stop me, cause I keep it with me. Yeah, real nigga, boy, I told you that. Try to pull a hoe a jack move, I got goons with that. If you think I ain't gon' win, I got news with that. Nigga, I'm going hard every year, ain't no time to rest. Every day I'm tryna win, so you know I'm getting it in. Every day I'm tryna win. Every day I'm tryna win, so you know I'm getting it in. Every day I'm tryna win. Every day I'm tryna win, so you know I'm getting it in.